So I remember making tons of losses, trade after trade. I just remember placing the trade, not being confident, price would just go out my way, getting stopped out almost immediately, and there was just so much opportunity that I was seeing and just trying to take, and it just backfired. And yeah guys, it just caused me like, you know, a lot of emotional pain. And guys, after reflecting over like what could be going wrong, I realized there was two big mistakes that I kept doing, and that was getting in too soon, otherwise known as jumping the gun or getting in too late, and that's basically chasing the market. I've now understood that these mistakes come down to because I have a fear of missing out on an opportunity or missing a trade. There's the technical side, and then there's also the psychological side, which is really important. It took me a while to understand this, and I'm happy to share all of this with you guys right now. So let's get into it. So guys, for my first video, you'll know that I started back in January, and how January, I would say January to March, those 2 months were kind of shit, right? From March onwards, when I joined Falcon trading guidance, that's really where things started to progress forward for me. And one of the biggest things that I have taken from Falcon, and something that I really should have known but I didn't, is having a freaking trading plan, guys. And if you guys don't have this, then you guys really need to like sit down and develop a solid trading plan. Because honestly guys, a solid foundation is built on your trading plan, and having one, and developing one, and refining one, and continuously improving that trading plan. You're gonna have everything that is gonna allow you to progress with the markets, right? So it's gonna have your go-to setups, how you're gonna manage risk, trade management, mind management. Guys, that's an important one. And guys, take your time with it. You guys, this isn't a how to build your trading plan video, but I just wanted to point that out there because I want to talk specifically about your go-to setups. So let's break this step by step. So number one, you've got to develop a solid trading plan. And point number two, you're going to want to test that plan intensively while focusing on key details. Number three, focus on the best setups in that plan. And this is a way that I've helped to combat overtrading. And you know, emotional trading, revenge trading, is by sticking to my plan. Let's say you've got your trading plan, you've got your go-to setups, you've been back testing it. What else? So for me personally, a major key skill that has kind of helped my edge in the market is pattern identification or pattern recognition. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with patterns, or that you're trading in a different way, basically I'll show you what patterns are, put them up on the screen. You guys should at least be familiar with these like major patterns. You can just Google them, whatever. If you don't know anything about patterns, that just really limits to how much you can analyze and how much you can read off from the markets. So I was once reading this book, and I sort of had like an aha moment, because there was something that kind of reminded me about trading, and I kind of linked them both. And basically there's this small thing in our head, in our brain, and it's called the RAS, Reticular Activating System. So basically, in a market full of hold on. So, as I was saying, the little thing in our head, the RAS, will help us to focus and find our go-to setups, and to almost filter out all the bullshit trades out there, the weak ones, ones that aren't ready to go. So yeah guys, just think of it as almost like selective seeing. What to actually do. It's just like your regular backtesting, guys, but this time you're truly trying to focus on the details such as your go-to setups, pattern identification, and entry points. I noticed that the more I did this, the more time that I spent in the market and on the charts and backtesting my trading plan, it gave me confidence to truly understand like all the possible scenarios that could happen, you know, when I'm taking a trade or I'm entering the market, and really helped me out psychologically. So let's just do a quick summary. Number one, we need to understand that entering the market too soon or too late is due to fear of missing out, fear of missing a trade. Point number two, overtrading and emotional trading can be avoided by focusing on the go-to setups that are in your trading plan, which leads on to the next one, which is develop a solid trading plan. And more importantly, test that plan while focusing on your go-to setups, because there's no point having a trading plan but not knowing it inside out or testing it. So guys, we're just going to jump into that right now. I'm going to be doing my session of backtesting, primarily focusing on entries and pattern identification to just really drill it into my head so that my eyes can really just like, I can't click, but just focus on them. And yeah guys, let's do this.